I've said that Pyro was irresponsible with his platform and deserved to be called out for it. No one was doing it, and now people are excusing it again simply because he responded at all. The community at large is made up of spineless fools who will constantly flip-flop on issues rather than actually having a solid opinion. One minute he's completely innocent, one minute he's framed by the public. It's just pathetic.
You know, a lot of people probably got pissed off at that point, but, you know, he's right. He's right. He's right. I am, at least for me, I don't know about the other people, at least for me, I am a spineless coward. Yes, it's very pathetic, very fickle, if you haven't already noticed, because, you know, I took the fucking response face value, and I was like, yes, this is truth, this is life. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta give myself some credit here. I gotta give myself some goddamn credit here, okay? So, and I'm not completely guilty of being a spineless cuck, alright? I mean, yes, but at the same time, I made like 6 videos on this fucker, alright? I made 5 videos, like, condemning him. 5 videos condemning Pyrocynical for being a fucking creepy motherfucker. Never in my fucking videos have I alluded him being a groomer or a pedophile, okay? I've always just said, hey, he's a fucking creep. He knew the goddamn age of Ivory, alright? So, yeah, I was very convinced. And then the Pyrocynical situation happened. I'm sorry, the Pyrocynical response happened when it came to the video response, and I was like, uh-oh. But if you don't actually remember, I said to myself, when I first watched it the first time, I was like, I'm not convinced. But then actually seeing it the second time, I was like, uh-oh, this might be an issue. This actually might be great. This might actually be a great response. The reason why I had that kind of response, and this is the wholehearted truth here, ladies and gentlemen, is the first time when I watched it, and then like I went on Twitter to see what other people thought. They had the complete different reaction that I did, and I was scared. I was like, wait a minute, hold up, who's wrong there? You know, it's like, is it me or is it them? You know, it's like I'm not looking at the people who are like support Pyrocynical like 100% without a doubt. Like if anything happens, it'll be like, oh, diehards. No, I'm talking about like really good commentators out there. And I saw, and they were like, yeah, that was a good response and shit like that. He can move on. I was like, fuck. This is not good. So I was very saddened, okay? I was very, very sad, as evident from that response video, or that video talking about the response about Pyrocynical. You know, and it's just a lot of things just went down. You know, it's just like everyone just decided, you know, that the fucking document was terrible and shit like that from Turkey Tom. Very, very, very sad situation. But ladies and gentlemen, we have hope. We have hope. The battle is far from over. He may have won a few battles, okay? But the war is far from over, alright, bitch? So here's the deal. Here's the reason I'm making this video here. Turkey Tom finally made a goddamn response video. It seemed like, I think, within a week, he finally made a response video. A lot of people were kind of upset that he took that long, but, you know, hey, something like this in this dire situation requires time and effort, and to make sure everything is well. And I gotta talk about the first, you know, the first critique that everyone has, their first opinion about this entire video, is that, you know, and even I thought about this until I actually watched the video and just actually thought about it, is that Turkey Tom should have added new information. He should have, you know, when making this video, he should have added new information that's like concrete evidence that, you know, is like he's right, shit like that. And although that might have helped this case, right? If you look at the comment section right now in his fucking video, his recent video, and then the dislikes, it's not looking too great right now because of the fucking sheep, you know, doing what they do best, acting like goddamn sheep, disliking for no goddamn reason, not even watching the goddamn video in the fucking first place. But with new information, I thought to myself, you know what? That could possibly help his case. But ladies and gentlemen, no. He did not. He did not need to add new information in this video because this video was a defense of his other 2 videos and his document, alright? It would really have no place for new information to be in that video. Again, it's just a defense, a video defending himself against just really how Pyrocynical tried to paint him. And then there's a lot of people like, he didn't even mention your name. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be a stupid little sheep, alright, motherfucker? It was quite clear that he was talking about Turkey Tom basically the entire goddamn time. Sure, he brought other commentators as well, but Jesus fucking Christ, the main attack here was goddamn Turkey Tom, alright? He talked about the document, he talked about the other videos. It just painted Turkey Tom in a really terrible light. And fortunately, Turkey Tom did respond. He did try to, you know, say like, hey, this man right here, this goddamn British man, trying to paint me in the bad light. Just a friendly reminder here, ladies and gentlemen. When Turkey Tom made his videos, he didn't actually call, Pyrocynical a pedophile. He didn't call him a groomer. He actually said the opposite. He's like, he's not a pedophile. He's not a groomer. Now, here's the deal, though. Like, let's talk about the faults of the video, right? And even he talks about that in his video. So he has two faults. He has two faults that he, he addresses and then says, like, yeah, they were pretty bad. So number one, the biggest one has to be his comparison to Kiwis. And if you don't know who Kiwi is, he's a legitimate pedophile, very scummy, shitty person. He compared him to Pyrocynical. He compared him to Pyrocynical in this document. Not a lot of people were a fan of that, okay? And he talked about in that video, it was like, hey, a couple of friends, talked about it, and it was like, in foresight, he was like, oh, okay, maybe that was actually pretty bad. So, at least he talks about it. For a second, I thought he was like, wait a minute, when are you going to talk about it? And it was, that one's pretty bad, but he did talk about it, so that was great. And then the second point that he brings up is, Pyrocynical did bring up a valid point, which essentially is, he was banned, right, on Twitter, so the likelihood of him seeing Ivory talk about him being a minor is very unlikely, extremely unlikely, because, like, if he actually did get banned, which he did, you can check, the only chances of him actually seeing the fucking tweet was, like, 1, but, like, he, I think, posted, like, 10 times of, like, him being a minor, so it seemed kind of like, hey, you're probably gonna see this. But, again, he was banned, so, like, the chances of him only seeing, like, one tweet is, like, very likely, just, like, one tweet. But then again, he follows a lot of people as well, so it could have been lost in just a sea of fucking, tweets and shit like that. A lot of furry smut, how about that? So, that was another point that was like, okay, that's pretty valid and made some of my points kind of weak as well. But, overall, the document still stands, right? The document still stands. The criticisms that everyone has still stands. And unfortunately, with this entire situation, with the video that I kind of failed to see, I kind of had a small vibe, but I can't just say, like, I knew it, but I never said it. But I had a little tiny feeling, but it wasn't there. Because if it was there, I would have been like, oh, I'm going to make a video saying this. But he downplayed a lot of fucking shit, alright? Yes, he did admit that he did have a sexually charged conversation via roleplay with a minor, but he downplayed that shit so fucking much that, like, people tend to forget the real issues here, right? Because, like, it seems like, from watching the video, it seems like the main accusations is that Pyrocynical is a groomer and he's a pedophile. And that's not true at all, okay? Like, the majority of people, even including me, even since the beginning of time, no one actually thought Pyrocynical was a goddamn groomer or a fucking pedophile. Because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, look at the fucking interview. It happened in the beginning of all of this garbage. Ivory basically says that, oh, he's not a groomer. He admits it. He accidentally. I'm gonna say accidentally because it's just the benefit of the doubt for him. But he just, like, he misuses the word groomer, right? He misuses the word groomer because he had some friends tell him, like, hey, that's probably grooming. But, in the end of the day, it's not grooming. But he still talked to a goddamn minor in a sexual way with his furry little garbage, his furry little role play. So that's the fucking issue here, ladies and gentlemen. And he downplayed that shit. And the biggest thing for me, ladies and gentlemen, that he downplayed, and I thought for a second, oh shit, if this isn't true, like, if this is like it did in the water, this entire situation is over. That's why I even made the video in the fucking first place with me, like, crying a little bit. I didn't cry, but I was kind of sad. And that was Ida. The Ida situation. That right there was the biggest thing for me, okay? The fact that she knew the fucking agent didn't tell Pyrocynical was, the definitive thing that was like, that seems kind of fucking fishy. Come on now. So here's the deal. When Pyrocynical talked about it, he said basically, we weren't dating. These conversations happened 2 years, so the likelihood of her telling me this was very unlikely. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the fucking deal. He downplayed that shit once a fucking again, okay? Because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. They were fucking friends even 2 years ago, okay? 2 years when those conversations happened. Well, like, during the events of these, when those conversations happened before they were dating, they were fucking friends, alright? So, you can't fucking just say, oh, she wouldn't show him the fucking screen. No, fucking course she would. If they're fucking friends and they were talking to each other pretty regularly, you would think that That little tidbit is like, hey, you're probably, talking to a goddamn minor. You're talking to a goddamn 15-year-old. That's probably an issue. You should probably look in these DMs. I think that's complete bullshit, okay? I think that's complete bullshit that he would be like, oh, we never had those conversations because it happened 2 years ago. Fuck off, okay? Legitimately, fuck off. I don't know why I even fell for that in the fucking first place, alright? That was completely and utterly fucking stupid. And the biggest thing as well is that Pyrocynical did know the age of Ivory when he was 16. Right, he did know, and then he continued. He continued talking to Ivory in these sexual ways, which is very not good at all. Okay, look, if you want to have these sexually charged conversations, you absolutely can. You just gotta make sure both parties are consenting adults over the age of 18. Okay, anything else is just fucking creepy. All right, I'm not gonna call him a pedophile or anything. I'm not gonna call him a groomer because again, I don't think that at all. But that's just fucking creepy, and just for your own safety, just go for the fucking 18. Go for 18. 18 is gold and up. All right. Go for 18. Just trust me. Trust good old Riggy here. Go for 18. Turkey Tom brings up some kind of new things here and there to, like, defend his points. I think another key word that he brought up was fetish mining, which was basically like he's gonna, Pyrocynical was testing the waters. It was like, oh, it was like, make him thick. And then, suddenly it was like, oh, make him actually thick, motherfucker. So that was a thing that apparently Pyrocynical did as well, through the DM. So if you wanna like agree with that, that's fine. If not, then that's okay. But the biggest issue here, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest issue here in this entire video about Pyrocynical's response is Pyrocynical downplayed literally everything. All right, he was trying to say like, oh, the role play wasn't a big deal. Okay, he was trying to meme it. He was trying to fucking meme it exactly what it did with the goddamn Reddit post. Okay, he literally memed the shit out of it, and he tried to do the same shit. All right, look at here, look here. Who did he get to read the goddamn little roleplay shit, all right? Fucking Colossal is crazy, all right? He laughed at that shit. He was like, come on. He started laughing because that shit is fucking gross. That shit is fucking weird. But when he fucking laughs, people are like, oh, it's just a quirky little thing, quirky little role. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Why are we allowing Pyrocynical to play us like goddamn animals, like goddamn fiddles, like goddamn fleshlights? This is absolutely fucking ridiculous, alright? We should be smarter than this. I should be smarter than this, alright? I shouldn't have failed to, like, realize this shit. I shouldn't have fallen for this trap that he placed, okay? Look. I pride myself in reading the Reddit post on my own and being like, hey, this is fucking stupid. This is just, absolute, like, smoke out of his fucking ass, or, farts out of his ass. But, I failed. I failed when he responded, okay? Because what's the word? I crumbled. I failed, okay? Because basically I looked at the other people's opinions and I was like, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I might be wrong here. But, after Turkey Tom's response video, I was like, okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. The battle still rages on. And another great thing as well, ladies and gentlemen, is that, if you don't remember, back in, like, 2016, Pyrocynical was, like, accused of, like, talking to a 14-year-old French girl. Everyone thought that was a meme. Everyone thought that was just, Keemstar trying to slander Pyrocynical. Unfortunately, that might not be the case. Or fortunately, that might not be the case. Because, if you looked at Twitter, you followed Keemstar, you would have noticed that he uploaded a video or audio clip of him talking to the goddamn 14-year-old French girl. Obviously, she's, I would assume, of age now or older, from like 2016 to 2020. Obviously, that's how, life works. So that's going to be extremely interesting to see how that goes down. It's like, for all this time, everyone's like, where's the French girl? Where is she? There she is, motherfucker. There she is. Why was she hiding the entire fucking time? Why didn't she, come out and say something? I have no fucking clue. All I can fucking say is I want to see this goddamn interview. And there's a war coming, ladies and gentlemen. You remember 2016 when everyone was fighting? Everyone's killing each other? Especially Keemstar versus Leafy, Grade, and Pyrocynical. Remember that shit? We're going to have round 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have fucking round 2. It's gonna be bloody, but it's gonna be beautiful. Remember how I said I want to watch the fire burn? You know, I like, people love to watch the fire burn. The fire is about to burn, ladies and gentlemen. Or in fact, the fire is burning right now. So grab your seats, get some goddamn popcorn, and watch the goddamn fireworks, because it's gonna be fucking amazing, okay? So again, at the end of the day, I'm gonna stick to my goddamn guns. I'm gonna stand by my goddamn gut and say the Pyrocynical is guilty. Pyrocynical is guilty. He's even admitted it. But the fact that he downplayed it so fucking much, no one is paying attention to that shit. Everyone's paying attention to the non-essential shit. Pay attention to the essential shit, which is he talked to a goddamn miner in a sexual way. Terrible, disgusting, awful, horrible. Okay, there's no like middle ground when it comes to this. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Don't be fucking retarded. Okay, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I am sticking to my guns, like I said before. So I believe Pyrocynical is guilty. If you don't think Pyrocynical is guilty, you're a fucking idiot. You're a goddamn moron. I'll just say that right now. He literally told you in your fucking face in his response that yes, he did have conversations like that. God fucking damn it, people. Come on. We can't let him off that easily. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn. But that's basically all I have to say for the situation. Turkey Tom clapped back. Amazing. Beautiful. Wonderful. Thank God Turkey Tom is the only one with a fucking spine in this entire situation. Thank you. Thank you. But yes. What do you guys think of this video? What did you think about this entire situation? Do you think, Turkey Tom has a point? Do you think Turkey Tom's a fucking moron? Let me know in the comment section down below. But again, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified on my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.